Okay. Having a lot, like an overwhelmingly large amount of technical problems with this camera. Um, and I'm working on a replacement. Just to warn you, my channel might go silent for a bit because I'm trying to fix something. I don't know what the problem is. I seriously don't. It's just not working. There's no better way to describe it apart from that. I think live streaming is going to work. I don't know. And I have been able to live stream because I've been doing driver's ed for the last 2 weeks. Mm. Yeah, I can't fix anything. It is how it is. I honestly don't know how long this stream's gonna last. That's why I'm not doing anything of any particular importance. Just random encountering or whatever. So, yeah. I'm probably only going to do about half an hour again. Or if someone opens up the garage door, I'll just end it there too. I don't know. If I sound bitter or tired, it's because I am. It's especially annoying because I recently recorded a fantastic episode of the B Team, and that's been lost, so that might show up again sometime. I don't know. It happens a lot. One showed up an entire year after we recorded it, so hopefully this one will come back. Hmm. Hmm. I can't think of anything else to do with YouTube at this point. Sketch ideas aren't really working. Let's plays are physically not happening. Yes, obviously, they're all just evil. I'm just very tired. Ugh. Ugh. Hmm. Um, yeah, I don't have anything to say at this point. Yes, I am. I very much am, yeah. And no, I didn't forget, as everyone keeps accusing me every single time that I start one late. It's just I needed to charge things and get things set up, and that takes a while. I never forget to stream. I always have reasons. I don't even know how you do that. I know I'm late. Very well aware. I have several alarms reminding me, even though I've never actually missed a stream. Well, I've never forgotten about a stream. I've missed quite a few because I have other things going on. Missed my target? I assume that's in, okay, relation to the previous thing stated. Uh, sure. Why not? I'm just fucking with a blue Sony screwdriver flashlight. Yeah, seriously, I am not motivated to do any kind of streaming at all. Will do. Getting right on that. Honestly, I believe middle names are destroying America. They're communist. They're white supremacist. They're bringing rapists. Uh, they kill people. People use them to kill other people. People kill people with middle names. People kill middle names. Um, they don't deserve rights. Yep. As we've discussed, we are making the punch. We've been elected to make the punch, as you say. And they're claw machines, for God's sakes. They're not grabbing machines. That is an argument I'm never going to back down off of. No one's ever said grabbing machines. Claw machine, god damn it. The Pokemon type Pokemon is the 800th type of the Pokemon. I don't know. Oh, boy. I feel like next week I'll be a lot more motivated to do some streaming. No one's called it a claw crane. It's a claw machine. If anything, claw crane is what you'd call the thing inside. The entire thing is called a claw machine. Yeah, again, I think the claw on the inside is called the claw crane, not the entire machine. The most reliable of sources. Find one person on Earth that says grabbing machine or claw crane. They're claw machines. And even if they're technically called claw crane, that's not how the English language works. Popular opinion determines words in the English language, which is stupid, but how it works. Other languages has like committees that determine new words, and then they come out with new words or decommission words. The English language doesn't work that way. We just talk. That's about it. We talk, and sometimes talking changes for some reason. Like we shorten words for whatever reason to save that tiny amount of time, and then waste way more time explaining to other people what that shortening of the word means. Oh boy. You know what? I don't know if that is a thing. But yeah, actually, that's pretty depressing that I don't know if that's a thing. Not the fact that I don't keep up to date with that, it's just that we've hit a point in human society where someone can say something as stupid as that, and that could actually legitimately be a thing. Like, there's a possibility that, okay, of course it is. Uh, Short answer, no. Long answer, yeah. Long answer is that we're all gonna die one day, and that's the only thing keeping me going. Honestly, I'm just really tired. It's just kind of amusing when I say some pretty dark shit when I'm tired. Because then it seems like I'm just saying really dark and horrible shit while I have no emotion behind it. Which is true. Anything I say at this moment has no emotion behind it. Can't believe I've already been sitting here for like 16 minutes. Time flies by when you're uninterested in things. I just need to like commit to saving money for proper recording stuff. And once I do that, that'll go well. But I really don't want to spend money on like something I'm not sure will work, and there's no really reliable way to know if it will work. I've come across hundreds of sources of, this is how this works, and they're showcasing how it works. But, sometimes it doesn't translate over somehow. Somehow their review is different than what I actually end up getting. And I don't know how. But it always happens, like I'll do shitloads of research into something, find something good, and then when I actually get it, it's not that at all. I don't know if it's just unreliable sources, but seriously, I put hours and hours of work into finding something that'll work, and then when it doesn't work, that is terrible. So hopefully the thing I found that I've seen hundreds and hundreds of reviews of people saying that it works will work. And zero reviews saying that it didn't work. So, yeah. Hopefully I can get something like that in the near future. And by the time anyone's watching this part, you've probably already done that. Because, everyone's left at the moment, it's just archive. So I recently discovered a game that I'm kind of annoyed that I didn't know about earlier, but it's the Beginner's Guide from 2015, and it's currently 2018, and I'm surprised I didn't know that existed. So yeah, I've been a fan of the Stanley Parable like since it came out, so I'm kind of surprised I didn't know that the Beginner's Guide was a thing. But once I watched that commentary-less playthrough of it, that was pretty good. I think that's the best way to actually experience it, or just playing the game. But if you can't, then commentary-less playthrough is the way to go. Because it is far less of a game and more just like experiencing what it is. Experiencing it, for what it is. The only part that you'd actually want to, play the game would probably be the segment where you're like on the map that's supposed to be online but isn't. So you can read all the messages, but that's about it. There's no other like really interactive bit. I mean, I'd still love to own the game one day, but that would be in the far future where I would actually have, things. Probably be on the same computer that I would use to record and upload and edit and stuff. Alright, about 10 more minutes. Man. It was just that, I love streaming and I love recording and all that, but past couple weeks have been horrible. It's just, I've had 2 weeks of driver's ed. Then last weekend was endless hanging out with other people, which tires me out to no goddamn end. Very little time to myself. Very little sleep as well. A lot of things to worry about. Well, not that many things to worry about, It's just taking my driver's permit test tomorrow, and then, from there, I think it's just whatever, but, I can't borrow happiness from later, so I'm just kind of tired and miserable now. And I'm only forcing myself to do this because for the last 2 weeks I wasn't able to. So, doing it now. I hate being around people so much. And that's not just like, oh, he's an angsty teen thing. No, it's just I'm an introvert, and I don't know. Being around people tires me out a little too much. And it's frustrating talking to people. I feel like even though I'm 15, I still communicate like I'm 5, which doesn't make much sense. But it's I have the same language frustrations that I did when I was 5, where I like have a thought in my head and I try and communicate it to another person, and somewhere in that line of reasoning I get something wrong and they don't comprehend a single word I say. And I feel like I'm warming up to that idea of, you know, wanting to be extroverted and talk to people, but settling on not doing that. Because I love to communicate my ideas to other people, but I have frustrations with doing that. Like somewhere along the line that doesn't work. I hate. Why can't anyone. Like, I hate expressions. Facial expressions I hate. That's why I don't use them. Uh. Like, because when I don't understand something, I'll just say, I do not understand. It sounds robotic, but it gets my point across as clearly as possible. I hate just the expressions of, huh? 'Cause that just pisses me off, because you're not giving me anything. Not only improv, but conversation in general should be yes and. It's not, it shouldn't just be me flailing in a conversation, drowning in frustration over you not getting it. Honestly, that's a pretty big fear of mine, just being in like a life-threatening situation and the only person that is trying to save me, or I want them to save me, is a complete and total moron, and yet dying because of a result. And the stutter's not helping. Ugh. I'm just really frustrated and fed up with everything at the moment, just because I've been going through a lot of things. Not even just like a lot of rough things, just a lot of things. You know, not particularly bad things, just things. It's thing after thing after thing, and I can't. I just need a break, and I'm on summer break, which makes that seem a little more, you know, like it's, oh, you got plenty of time, but it's just frustrating. Welcome back, person. Whoever thou art. I'm pretty sure that wasn't grammatically correct. Whatever. Welcome back or two. That could be an intro. I don't know at this point. Hi. While everyone was gone, I was just kind of going on some kind of rant. I am committed not to delete any video that I make, and that's honestly frustrating because I have a lot of YouTube related regrets, and I wish I could delete a lot of videos. But I'm not going to. I promised myself that I wasn't going to, and I won't. So yeah, I'm not. I'm just not gonna. I refuse to. I want to start some kind of series that like isn't video game related. I don't know what to do though. A sketch series wouldn't really make much sense. Why is that? Or did you go back to like 5 minutes ago and post that? Just to see if that would actually work. Or is that a now comment? Like in 2 minutes I'm going to question my sanity for some reason. Or are you going to delete that in 2 minutes? Now. Okay, so that is a now thing. Well, I mean, it's a 2 minutes from now thing, but you know. Why am I going to question my sanity in 2 minutes? Or I suppose 1 minute at this point. Oh, you're probably going to post some kind of shower thought. Some kind of amusing shower thought that usually I would probably laugh out loud at and then question my sanity before, but, you know. I'm a bit out at the moment. I'm checking out. I'm checked out. There we go. This has been a pre-recorded message, coincidentally responding to every single comment in question. Alright, you got about 15 seconds to present something cool. And where is it? Now tuning into your sponsor. Wow. Fascinating. I don't know if you know this, but a live stream is different from a video where I can edit things. I'm not gonna do a cutaway, because I can't do a cutaway, because it's a live stream. So I can't do that whole sponsor joke, because again, it's a live stream. I can't just pause and replay. Unless you want me to do that. Do it. Yeah, in 50 seconds. I will gladly do it in 50 seconds. Shit, now I'm gonna do it in 40. 35. 25. 20. 6, 5,